What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today, we're playing Frankfurt or Hoffenheim, whichever it takes, for us to win the Bundesliga. I'm going to record both, depending on which one we win the league in. We are essentially already champions, as long as we draw one of the games, because we have a 98 goal difference. We've scored almost 100 goals more than we've conceded in the league. So if you do go on to enjoy this episode, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Massive difference to the channel if you do. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers, and why not 15 likes? That would be sweet. Right, so as I said, we're taking on Frankfurt or Hoffenheim today. It'll be one or the other. This part might never even make it into a video, but we're starting with the Frankfurt game. Literally nothing has happened since you were here last. We finished the game against Porto 4 days ago. We were playing Juventus in the Champions League final. Interestingly, Juventus was the team that we played in 1997 when we last won the Champions League. So, could we do it again and beat Juventus in the Champions League final again? That would be spectacular. But we're taking on Frankfurt in the first game today, and as you can see, we're lining up in a 4-2-4, but I haven't gone through the tactical briefing yet. We have made some changes, many changes actually. Sainz picked up an injury during the week, so we're just going to give him a rest. Brady is going to start in his place. Shu and Delhay are going to play on as the wing backs. Eric Garcia and Aiden Kellis are going to start as our central defence. Ferreira and Kranz as our central midfield. Gaderick, Barros, Lemon and Regelio as our front four. Carlos Barros's form of late has been less than ideal, but we are I guess resting some players. I suppose if you wanted to call it resting, we're just going to give some players a chance to have a sit down and rest their legs. Our three main strikers are starting today, and our main left back. But other than those players, and our central midfield, but we have like three central midfielders, so what are you going to do? We have told the lads to go out and give us a reason to celebrate. Like I said, we literally just need a draw today. A draw, and we're champions, regardless of what happens in the Bayern game. So we're just going to hope that we can do the business. And Lemon scores his 20th of the season to kick us off in the perfect way. There might be a little bit of glitching because I am uploading one of the videos that I edited in between. Because I don't pay a huge amount of attention when I'm not recording, as I think the majority of YouTubers will say. You don't spend all the time in the world focusing on what you're doing, because there's no need. We have a 99 goal difference. 99. We have been so very good this year. This is the kind of... we've swapped between two tactics, and we've scored another. Aiden Kellis with his second goal of the season, the teenager centre-back, who originally was fourth choice. Yeah, it would have been fourth choice when we arrived, and stayed fourth choice even though we signed a world-class centre-back. But unfortunately for Mamma Mia dropped out of the reckoning pretty much altogether. I didn't transfer list him because I do like having extra players, because I do know what my formation does to players. Regelio left Lemon with an awful lot to do there. And Lemon does actually get a shot away. So he's made the most of the opportunity he was given. It looks like the goalkeeper is trying to throw the ball long. Interesting. Martinez ran with quite a vigor towards the ball, and then suddenly slowed down. Ferreira's picked up a knock. Of course he has. Bruised ankle. We'll take him off halftime. We'll swap him out halftime. Bayern have just taken the lead in their game quite late into the first half. I'm going to put my fist and say we are capable of even better lads. I'm going to put my fists and say I have faith in the strikers, which has made them fairly happy. We're going to bring Nicolas Garcia on as the Mazzella. Is there anyone else that was there someone I said I was going to give 45 minutes to? No. Okay, that is fine. We're just going to have an individual chat with Garcia. I want to see a good performance today. He looks composed. Delightful. Ferreira gets 45 minutes of a rest, and Gaderick just puts that over the bar. Even though we played relatively well, a lot of our players are lacking ever so slightly in the rating department. I thought that for a second. I stopped because I was like, do we have to give away a penalty? We have not. Gaderick is just going to keep running. Puts it across, and Lemon straight at Pinto. Pinto would probably, want to be given him a pat on the back for that. That made his life quite easy. But Nicky Garcia picks up the ball, runs in, gets it to Gaderick, and his 12th of the season. It's looking comfortable, boys. Looks comfortable. I think we might have won the league. Oh, I think we might have won the league. We would need to absolutely capitulate from here to not win the league from this situation. Gaderick puts it through. Regelio. Oh, I was like, that's such an easy goal. He's after scoring, but nope. Kellesh back to Brady. Frankfurt win the ball back, and now they're attacking again. Kranz was there. Oh. Kellesh almost put the ball in the back of his own net. That would not have been ideal. Thankfully, it's gone behind for a corner because Brady managed to get hold of it and set it away, and the highlight ends. So we're going up on an hour, 3-0 up. Frankfurt don't look like they have an awful lot of bang behind them. Kranz has picked up the ball, gets it to Barros. Delhay puts it through to Regelio. Back to Barros. Kranz puts it through for Regelio. Oh. How did he not score there? Gaderick gets his corner cleared. Nicky Garcia to Kranz. Gaderick gets blocked and guessing it rolled out for a throw. Shu gets it forward, and none of our players get on the end of it. Frankfurt headed clear, and Delhay has Bordet. Just takes the ball off him. It's like, thanks. It's my ball. I'm going home. Barros cuts inside. What's he? Oh, he's just going to run through everyone. Gaderick. That looked scruffy, but it'll do. It'll do, my friends. It will do. We're going to make a change. Regelio is going to get a standing ovation because we're bringing on Surgeon Hine, who is an 17-year-old striker, who, to be fair, cannot finish, but he has been in really, really good form for the under-19s. We're going to bring him on and give him a chance to run around for 25 minutes. See how he gets on. See if he can score. That would be delightful. Imagine scoring on your debut and winning the league on the same day. It'd be like all your birthdays coming at once. Delhay gets the ball back to Kranz. Oh my. Ugh. Oh, Finbar's on. Our lad from Leverkusen. They've left the target man up front by himself. They're just going to keep swapping him from side to side. Just like, oh. Makes no difference, lads. You're not going to win this game. We're going to bring Mamma Mia on because Mamma Mia has not had anywhere near enough first team football this year. It's kind of disappointing. I do like the guy. I just don't think he's as good as any of our other centre backs. That corner somehow managed to reach the ground. Is that going to be given as it's given as a penalty? I want to change it. Let me change it. Let me change. I know it's a penalty. It's not a penalty. Excuse me? What do you mean it wasn't a penalty? Give the lads a bit of praise. It's 4-0, 2 minutes left. Garcia's taking a jog forward, gets past his man, loses the ball, but we're not finished yet. Kranz gets it out to Shu. Shu whips it across. Carlos Barros scores his 7th of the season. The man who's basically played pretty much every one of his games off the bench. I think this is like his sixth start this year, maybe his 7th. Just pops up, scores a goal. He's just really unfortunate that Salvador Tomas had the season that he had. But we have won the Bundesliga. There I am, the two lads ready to hand over the cup, which will turn into a shield when it's passed over to us. I would imagine, because it's a shield. No, it's a cup. I'm holding it. It's been handed to... Who's the captain for today? Because Volkart's on the bench. Who is captain for today? Who was captain for today? Garcia? Eric Garcia? Maybe? I can't see the number 10. Lemon is the one holding the... Was it Lemon? Lemon. Congratulations, Lemon. You get to carry the Bundesliga trophy, even though it's not a trophy. But well done, lads. That was fantastic. We've won the league. That's going to end the episode. We'll jump forward to the end of the Hoffenheim game, and I'll just do a roundup of how the league ended, because we've won. We took Borussia Dortmund from 4th last season to champions this year, and this is one of our few trophies that we've managed to acquire in the entire series. Carluche, 1-0 defeat to Bayern Munich. They made that an awful lot harder than it needed to be, and the bottom of the table still looking very, very tight. Carluche could still, in theory, finish in the playoffs. Dusseldorf could still escape. Hanover, losing 10-0, could still survive. That would be a feat. We clinched the title. Borussia Dortmund win the Bundesliga. Coming through some of our fantastic wins. Highly impressive 10-0 dismantling of Hanover. An emphatic 7-1 win over Leipzig. A comprehensive 8-0 versus Dusseldorf. And a comfortable 8-0 over Augsburg. Salvador Tomas led the way to glory for the Bundesliga outfit, notching 24 goals en route to sealing the Bundesliga. Players lifted the Europa League with Bayer Leverkusen in 2029 and can now add success with Borussia Dortmund to a growing list of honours in an impressive managerial career. That week, he's out for 2 days. There's no point in risking him anyway, so that is fine. Heinen makes his debut for Borussia Dortmund. Everyone's talking about how fantastic I am. Bayern Munich have not won the league now in 4 seasons. That is mental. Brady wants a new contract. Bellingham, sort that out. Jude, please fix. Did you fix? You did. Jude Bellingham is fantastic. He's been out injured for like 3 months, but the man can just talk to anybody and they don't want anything. Manager support is quite good, but like I said, we're going to come back in just a second to have a look at how the Bundesliga season ended. Right, fellas, so as you can see, the Hoffenheim game ended up with defeat. So thankfully, we did win that game against Frankfurt, because otherwise we would have been screwed. We have won the league, 102 goal difference. We did lose 2-1. I did put out a rotated side, to be fair. Quite rotated. The worst part about the defeat was the fact we picked up 2 injuries. It's not going to show. It's not going to show there. Picked up 2 injuries. Quite unfortunate, because they were both central midfielders. So all our central midfielders are now injured, and 2 of them are out for minimum 2 weeks. If I I just go onto the schedule. We will. Hello. Okay, it's working now. Kranz picked up an injury and Jurek picked up an injury. So Jurek won't be playing in the Pokal final. Definitely won't be playing in the Champions League final because he's not registered. It's quite unfortunate that Kranz picked up an injury as well. It was a fairly dirty game. Hoffenheim did their best to make sure that our players would not finish the game. But we won the league. Can't really complain. 4 defeats. I would have preferred to have no defeats, obviously, but what can you do, I guess? Dusseldorf did get relegated and Stuttgart go into the playoff. But we don't really care about them. So, yeah. The Champions League final, as I said, is going to be us against Juventus in Amsterdam. Vasilevsky is going to be Napoli versus Man City. So, Man City came from 3-0 down against Inter to go through. Leverkusen knocked out by Napoli. It'll be disappointing. And is there going to be a German team in the final? There is not. So there's 6. I think this is the 10th season for the Conference League. There's been 6 German winners. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 German clubs have 6 times a German club has won it. This year it's going to be Leicester or Spartak Moscow. We got 117 million for winning the league. It's definitely helped the old bank balance increase ever so slightly. The Pokal final is going to make a bit of a difference as well, I would imagine. I'm assuming there's money for winning the Pokal. 3 million. Doesn't really seem worth it, to be fair now, does it? And then the Champions League, if we were to win the Champions League, which I hope we do, 17 million for winning that. That'll be tasty bit of. It'll be 20 million if we win both of them. Wouldn't be the worst. Also, we have a transfer budget. Got that when we qualified for the Champions League, I think. 236 million and a 6 million in wage budget. So it's fair to say, if we don't win the Champions League next season, we're going to have quite the amount of money to spend. But yeah, next episode is the big one. It's the Pokal final, which is going to be delightful. I can only imagine how much fun we're going to have playing the Pokal final. Never really been all that good at playing the Pokal final. Even with Hertha, when I was dominating Germany, still struggled with the Pokal. Don't know why. And then we're playing against Juventus in the Champions League. Fingers crossed we'll have fit players for that game. I'm kind of hoping Bayern Munich, hopefully the Pokal final, we don't have too many players out injured. We did lose to them the last time we played, so have to keep that in mind. But the time we played before that, we won 4-2. So, but then Perinsen, who is off playing for Bayern Munich now, scored in that game for us. So maybe he was the difference maker. Has his value? Yeah, his value keeps dropping. I think we were right to sell him when we did. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I will see you for the finals tomorrow. Bye!